so freaking amazingly awesome. Oh, I should probably not be playing TikTok while I'm streaming. Okay. Right where we left off. Playing the Packy Wackies. Okay. The car keys. The I do not want to sim. Oh, man. That would be bad. We could lose. So funny. So funny. Alright. Edit CPU uniforms. The only uniforms that the Packers look good in is these. And then our uniforms will be the 1990s. We will be playing in the 1990s uniform, okay? Okay? There's nothing I can fucking do about it. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Gonna be current way. Obviously, it's... What? What? I mean, the pants. Color rush pants. Color rush socks. Black on black. These are absolutely trash. White on white. That's where it's at. Alright guys, white on white. Come on. Come freaking on. I don't understand how people don't think white on white is good. I mean, I have white on white shoes. I mean, they might be dirtier than the Lonely Man search history, but you know, it's still, they're still good shoes. Oh, I need to put my review.
Tonight, from Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin, it's time for Monday Night Football on EA Sports.
All right.
We come to you from one of the truly iconic stadiums in the NFL as you get a look at Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Tonight we wrap up an intriguing Week 2 with a good Monday night matchup between the Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
All right.
He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
137 yards.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 17 carries, 137 yards.
But they set a nice tone in week 1. He's among the leading rushers in the league. I think that they continue to feed him the football and continue to establish the running game so they can get the play action and throw the ball.
Touchdown, Detroit! Amon-Ra St. Brown. His second touchdown on the season. And the Lions have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at the 20. Throwing to start the drive. Rodgers. And in Incomplete. A drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. Rodgers now to throw. Escaping the pressure right. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
But Charles, you take a look at the draft class for this offense. It's highlighted by a first-round pick who provides a much-needed boost to their offensive line.
And you and I both know it's the kind of pick that doesn't often get a fan base really excited. I know who's excited. Their quarterback. He won't get hit as much, and that should improve the rest of the offense as well.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And take it right on the 30. A good return there, 17 yards, and the Lions will take over.
DeAndre Swift heading back out with his Detroit teammates.
Last week, a strong showing, up over 100, also 2 trips to the end zone.
It's the kind of week that if you said, listen, I'll let you have this type of a game each and every week, you'd sign up for it. You wouldn't try and get too greedy. But let's face it, good runners always want to be a little bit more greedy at the end, try and squeeze out every last yard. He's going to try and duplicate that and exceed it in this game.
The first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
They go back to the ground, this time Swift.
Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
This defense for the Packers, terrific last week in the season opening victory.
We certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown!
Amon-Ra St. Brown.
His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year.
And the Lions have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead.
Now the Lions will line up to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Popular down near the goal line. Quick slant. Nice job there to get in, knock it away.
It was. And one of the other things you're concerned about when you throw that route is to make sure your offensive linemen use their leverage to get the hands of the defensive front down so you can throw it through that little bit of crowd and get it to the receiver. In this event, they did, but a nice play by the defender knocking it away.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. Calling a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
2nd and 8.
Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. Here's Rodgers to throw. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Marching in for the sack, Michael Brockers.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on. How about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago. And another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
What? That is rigged. That is rigged. Rigged. That's a rigged.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Come on, brokers.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And that's a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that nearly intercepted. Well, the free safety roaming into position almost had it, but it's 2nd down. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. A nice throw right there. And, Charles, this is game number 2 in the NFL for this young rookie. His guys getting the victory last week, and he played pretty well by most accounts. Curious, what did you see?
I saw something similar to what you described, Brandon, because I saw a guy who looked the part, a guy who was in command. Not just with the touchdown passes, but definitely looked to be in control of the offense as well. And you and I both know that's often uncommon for a rookie quarterback.
Right there.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. He'll drop to throw.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, his first carry of the game right there. He had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Hunter Bryant, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Lions add on to their lead. So this offensive unit, yeah, they were solid in the opening week victory, and now they are looking just as sharp here in week 2.
And that's exactly what you want, too, because you want to get better each and every week and really ramp up as the season goes on. I know it's still early in the season and a lot can happen, but this offense, they look like they're going to be fun to watch each and every time out.
Only had a couple of yards to gain there on the 2-point conversion, and they were able to do it.
And how many teams shy away from running the football in the 2-point conversion? They treat 2 yards as if it were 20. If you're a good team running the ball, go to your strength. Go ahead and push it into the end zone.
Yeah, they did. It worked. From the 6. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles. And he lost the football, and this is scooped up by the Lions. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. These defenses have become so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing, in this case, wide receiver, you got to be careful.
You certainly do, because there is a phrase in today's football that we use all the time.
This is intercepted. Picked off by Chris Barnes. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Pass rusher extraordinaire, D. Ford that time, getting the sack. A hole to dig out of here, 2nd and 17. Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers, he's got the hook up to Lazard. And he is is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. CD, you remember John Elway?
Oh, boy. How could I forget John Elway and how many NFL defenses? So glad he's no longer throwing the ball around.
Well, Elway threw for 51,475 yards, and we just saw him go past that number for career passing yards.
That means his career now as memorable as John Elway's, and that's a pretty significant accomplishment.
Man, what an accomplishment it is. Congratulations. And he's still doing it at a high level.
A good catch there for Marquez Valdez-Scantling. But last year we saw some bigger catches. The NFL leader in yards per reception in 2020.
A first red zone opportunity now for the Packers. 1st and 10 right at the 20. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Defense simply not fooled by the draw there.
Well, they were thinking run to begin with, and what they tell their defensive linemen is play the run on your way to the quarterback. If someone shows, go get him, and that's exactly what they did.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
Fielded just outside the goal line. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. He's at the 40. The 20.
Oh, boy, you ain't got no feet.
He will score. Touchdown, Lions. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
They won't because I booed it.
And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Rodgers now on 1st down. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Rodgers' throw here pulled in by Lazard. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw complete here on target to Tunyon. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. And looks like they've got 6 DBs on the field here for a 3rd and 9. Throwing is Rodgers. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
So we have reached half, and just like that, on we head to half number 2. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. This taken in at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
The first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
Rodgers' throw taken in by Valdez-Scantling. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. The give is to Jones. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. 42 yards rushing for him now to this point. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. On play action, Rodgers. That went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. They tried the throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Throwing now is Rodgers. He finds Randall Cobb on the completion. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now a first down carry by Jones. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. To throw, it's Rodgers. Open on the left side, this is Valdez-Scantling. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Here's Rodgers. Able to find Lazard. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Oh, they're holding their breath right now. That's Aaron Rodgers shaken up on the play. Still down. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Now a look at the backup, Jordan Love.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
A.J. Boye with a pick. He's at the 50. The 30.
What you doing out there, boy? This ain't no high school patty cake football.
And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. This D wanting to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think I'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Seibert on for the PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Romeo Okwara in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Another try after the first down sack. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Romeo Okwara, his second sack of the night.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
This one to the right, caught by Valdez-Scantling. Ouch, you thought you had the defense.
I refuse. But so he knows where he's going. He sees that man right there. So this man sees number 83. But Okwara is going. Already has thrown the ball. Hold on, how many seconds? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 4 seconds before he was even in his grasp. The ball has been in there. Did it count? What? 4 little. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I mean. So yeah, you know. Where's the referee though? Where's the freaking ref? That honestly, I don't even see a ref. I don't even know if there's even refs in here. What about you? What about you guys? Man, but I'm challenging.
Defensive stand, roughing the passer, wipes it out.
What does every defense talk about? 3 and out, right? Thought they were able to get off the field. Not so.
After the penalty, it's Jones. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 47 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
From the 45 on second down, Rodgers. And that one almost intercepted. But it's incomplete. He had space in front of him if he had held on. But instead it's 3rd down. That's taken in by the tight end, Josiah DeGuara. And he's going to have a Packers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Out there.
Now it's Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. To throw is Rodgers.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Trey Boston. And the Lions are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. From the gun, here's Swift. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Here's Swift. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That'll be caught by St. Brown. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 44-yard line. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
3 minutes, I'll pick up that.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They run out of the gun with Swift. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. On 2nd down now, it's Williams. And past the 30 down to about the 27. A nice job there as he rumbles for 9. And it'll be back to a 3rd and 3. They'll try and run here with Swift. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the 1st down marker was and getting there.
Running is Swift. Open space inside the 10. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling, but inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Rodgers now on 1st down. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Rodgers to throw once more. They're going for Lazard, but this is intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick.
Showtime, baby.
And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared. I know we can sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for two in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There is no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
Now Rodgers to try again after the pick six.
Now swing pass for Dillon.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
That is game. GG. GG.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Detroit, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, for Green Bay, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Santa Clara to take on the 49ers.
I thought I had a cat in my bed. It was just my hat, though. So, I could either go to the bathroom, get off, go to the bathroom. We don't see each other until tomorrow. Or I play one more game. One more. I really have to go, so I'm probably, so yeah, you can, yeah, no, bye, yeah, no. Alright, 84. Only needing 15 more until, and what, just like 16 more weeks. Alright, you know what? I want to see where we're at. So, we're probably in first place. I wouldn't be surprised. Alright. Hold on. Wait. Alright, so Lions are 2-0. Packers are 1-1. We got Minnesota 0-2. Where's Green Bay? With 1-1. So, we're in first place. Chicago and Green Bay are tied for second place, and Minnesota's in last place. I really need to go to the bathroom. So I'm going to Go.